Hello fellow architects, you must be wondering why there are images of green building flashing on your screen. So don't worry, I'll tell you. Today's video is all about it, green architecture, and in this video we will be exploring the origins, evolution, current state and need of sustainable building practices. Green architecture, also known as sustainable architecture, has gained popularity in recent years as the world faces the consequences of climate change and unsustainable resource consumption. In this video, we will delve into the history of green architecture, its key features, examples, and contemporary architects who are practicing green architecture. The concept of green architecture has been around for centuries, with ancient civilizations such as the Greeks and the Romans using sustainable building practices such as passive cooling and heating systems, natural lighting, and rainwater harvesting. However, the modern concept of green architecture can be traced back to the 1960s, when architects and environmentalists began to advocate for sustainable building practices as a response to the energy crisis and the pollution caused by traditional building materials and methods. Over the years, green architecture has evolved significantly, with architects and builders exploring new materials, technologies, and design principles to create more sustainable buildings. Key features of green architecture include energy-efficient building envelopes, natural ventilation and lighting, water conservation systems, and the use of renewable materials such as bamboo, straw, and recycled materials. Additionally, green architecture promotes sustainable land use practices and encourages the incorporation of green spaces in building designs. Now, to ensure that buildings meet certain sustainability standards, there are several certification authorities that evaluate and certify green buildings. The most well-known certification authority is the US Green Building Council's Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design Program, that is LEED program. Other certification authorities include the Passive House Institute and the Living Building Challenge. Several contemporary architects are leading the way in sustainable building practices. One such architect is William McDonough, who co-authored the book Cradle to Cradle, Remaking the Way We Make Things, and has designed several sustainable buildings, including the Ford Rock factory in Michigan. Another notable architect is Bjarke Ingels, who has designed several sustainable buildings, including the Amager waste-to-energy plant in Copenhagen, which doubles as a sky slope. We can see examples of green architecture all over the world. Some notable examples include the Bullitt Center in Seattle, which uses solar panels, rainwater harvesting, and natural ventilation to achieve net zero energy use. The Bosco Vertical in Milan, which features over 900 trees and 20,000 plants to improve air quality and reduce urban heat. And the Edge in Amsterdam, which uses advanced technology to regulate temperature, lighting, and energy use in real time. Now, if you'll ask me, where can I learn more about green architecture, then don't worry, we got you. If you want to learn more about green architecture, there are several books that provide a comprehensive overview of the topic. Some of these books include Green Architecture, Advanced Technologies and Materials by Osman Atman and Sustainable Design, a Critical Guide by David Bergman. So if you want to purchase the books, don't worry, the links are given in the description below. Now, as the world faces the consequences of climate change, there is an urgent need for more sustainable building practices. Green architecture can help reduce energy consumption, mitigate the impact of urban heat islands, improve air and water quality, and promote sustainable land use practices. By incorporating green architecture principles into our building designs, we can create a more sustainable future for ourselves and for future generations. So if we conclude this video, I would like to say that green architecture is an essential component of sustainable development. By exploring the origins, evolution, current state, and need for green architecture, we can appreciate the significance of sustainable building practices and the impact they can have on our environment and our society. With the continued efforts of architects, builders, and policymakers, we can create a more sustainable future for ourselves and as well as for our coming future generations. It is our responsibility to prioritize sustainable building practices and work towards a more sustainable world. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. We appreciate your time and attention, and we hope that you found the content valuable. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and comment. Your feedback is important to us and it helps us create the content that is relevant and engaging for our audience. We also encourage you to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be notified of future videos. By doing so, you will never miss out on new content and will be part of our community of like-minded individuals. Thank you once again for your support, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.